Greetings. I've been thinking about Good Friday. I thought I would share something from that as a part of our devotion. It is about battle. John chapter 18. I want you to meditate with me. How did Jesus Christ fight the battle? In 18th chapter of John, verse 10, Simon Peter takes a sword and cuts the ear of a servant of the high priest. Jesus Christ says to him in verse 11, do not fight the battle in this way. Put the sword down. And then after that, in the same chapter, in 18th chapter, in verse 35 and 34, there is a question about the kingdom. And Jesus Christ says in 36, my kingdom is not of this world. And if my kingdom is of this world, then my servants would be fighting, and I would not have been handed over to the Jews. And Jesus Christ was talking about a battle, but it is not this kind of a battle. What kind of a battle that Jesus fought? In 2 Timothy chapter 4, I think, one second, 2 Timothy chapter 4, Apostle Paul is speaking about a fight in verse 7. Fight a good fight of faith. And he says, I fought a good fight of faith, and I have kept my faith. And if you come back to 2 Corinthians chapter 10, in verse 4 and verse 3, Apostle Paul is saying, though we walk in the flesh, we don't battle according to the flesh. And for the weapons of our warfare is not of the flesh, and it is divinely powerful for the destruction of fortresses. And what I wanted to say is, there is a battle that we all fight, but it is not something that we take, like Peter did with the sword, because the battle is not with respect to the flesh and blood. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. It is against the principalities and powers. Jesus Christ was fighting such a battle, and as he was going to the cross. And how are we to fight the battle today? Apostle Paul is saying the battle is in the mind in 2 Corinthians 10:5. And we need to bring every single thought that is against Christ. We need to bring every single thought that is overwhelming and it is going high above Christ. And we need to bring those thoughts and present them under the obedience of Jesus Christ. This is the way that we need to fight the battle. And if people are going to say that, no, so Goliath is the one who is going to win the victory, but you have to think like David. No, that is not the way I think. And you have to say that Goliath is standing against the armies of living God. And he brought that particular unbelief under the name of Christ. And he said, if the enemy is fighting with God, and the victory is ours and the battle is ours. So please take it as a word from God that we are to bring every single thought that goes against God. If you think that it is not possible, that which is not possible with man is possible with God. This is the way we fight the battle. And that's how Jesus Christ fought too.